Hey guys, Devon Murray here, aka Seamus Finnegan in the Harry Potter movies, and you're watching FrConventions. Well, I had no idea, I'd never heard of Harry Potter, so originally my character was cast as an English boy, and J.K. Rowling said no, he's an Irish character. He needs to be played by an Irish kid. So they found me, they flew me over, and I had to do a screen test with Dan, Rupert and Emma. Said hello to them. I walked over to the director, Chris Columbus, but I thought his name was Harry Potter. So I said, "Hiya Harry Potter, I'm Devon Murray, nice to meet you." So they were looking for a stupid Irish kid, they found a stupid Irish kid, and I'm just very happy that I didn't understand how big Harry Potter was, or how big it was going to become. Otherwise I'd have been terrified and I probably would have messed everything up. It was amazing, like the very first time we got to go into the Great Hall, nobody was allowed in before we started filming. So as they opened up the doors, what you see in the movie was our very first time walking through. So we were all like, oh my god, this is like amazing. So no, it was fantastic to see like all the sets. I didn't know who any of the adult actors were, so I wasn't intimidated by them, which was very good. But it was just mind-blowing to see some of the sets and to see like the Hogwarts Express for the first time. It was just mind-blowing. Yeah, like we went through everything, like we all went through puberty together. We went through like the good times, the bad times with each other. I think it would have been better to be in a normal home environment than actually being on set away from the rest of my family and friends in a different country. But it was still the guys that were all on Harry Potter, whether it be the cast, the crew, the cast's parents, we were always there for each other. We were all like our own little family. So if I was down, somebody else would help me, like pick me back up, and vice versa. If somebody else was down, I'd help them, my mum would help them. So I could have been in worse places than the Harry Potter sets, but I think really being at home for my childhood would have been amazing too. But Harry Potter was magical. Yeah, so I finished Harry Potter when I was 22, and maybe like 2 years after, I mean no, about a year after we finished Harry Potter, I was at home and I was cooking. I was putting something in the microwave, and there was like a little bit of silver running around the bowl, and it just like sparks and everything. So that was one microwave. Second microwave, I'd left like a fork in the bowl, so again it started sparking. But the third time and the last time, I put nothing in, there was no metal on the bowl or anything like that, and it wasn't like just sparking, the whole thing exploded. So there's definitely some similarities between Seamus and myself. Do you know, I haven't used the microwave very much since, for obvious reasons. Well, now when you look at myself and Alfie together, it's a bit of an unlikely pairing. I'm 5'2", Alfie's 6 foot, something silly anyway. So I suppose they say opposites attract. So look, you never know. I've always been behind the idea. I think it's cool. And if Seamus was that way inclined to Dean, let them do their thing, and vice versa. If Dean's into Seamus, let him be into Seamus. We used to always have a bit of fun about it. So. I imagine he went over to like Australia, and he was working like in the mines or something like that, like helping them extract whatever they were extracting, and like accidentally blew the place up. The mine collapsed, he got stuck inside it, and I've never thought if he escaped it or if he just died inside it. Maybe I'd like to think that he escaped and he's kind of off helping fight terrorism or something like that, but probably not. He's probably the biggest terrorist of them all. Yeah, maybe. Actually, no. Do you know what I think? I think he is, like Seamus is, probably just a terrorist. Like, he has all the skills in the world to become one of the biggest terrorists in the world, and I think maybe he might be inclined to go down that road. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was cool to finally get handed the reins and say, yeah, go on, go blow the bridge up. Myself and Matthew, we got to, we were all like harnessed up, and Neville is up on top of the bridge and I'm down underneath it, and I'm like planting all the explosives. But I was really, really ill at the time and I literally couldn't do anything right. So they ended up cutting that out. I was so annoyed because it was a cool scene to do, but I just really, really couldn't do it because I was so ill. And you know, it's nice for Seamus to have kind of, he'd been working so hard all throughout his years in Hogwarts, messing everything up, but then to be appreciated in the end for his pyrotechnics. I helped save Hogwarts. I did my bit for the cause. A little bit of both. Like, I spent 11 years in London, so that meant me giving up my horses, not being able to ride. I gave up seeing my dad every day of the week because he was back in Ireland, and my mum used to come with me, so like all my friends back in Ireland as well. It was nice to go home, but at the same time I'd made such amazing friends on set that it was so sad to kind of leave them, and knowing it was going to be like when you finish going to normal school, you make all these promises to see all your best friends that you're in class with for so long, and then just life happens and you all go your separate ways. And that's what kind of happened with me. I went back to Ireland, I live on a farm, and I keep myself to myself, and I don't get to see a lot of the guys. A lot of it is on me because I don't put the effort in, but life happens. And it's great, I haven't seen some of the guys now in a few years, so it was great to kind of catch up and reminisce. It's great. Myself, Matthew, James and Oliver, we used to always stay in the same hotel for many years, and I was so used to seeing them. Like, they were just part of my life. I'd wake up in the morning and I'd see them like an hour later, and then I'd see them all day until I was going to bed. So that happened for basically 11 years. So it's always nice to kind of meet up with them. Just enjoy every minute of it. It's going to be a long road. It's going to be, what, 10 seasons I think? Or 7 seasons, I'm not sure. But I know with me, I kind of stopped enjoying making Harry Potter for a while. And it's something that I really regret. It was me just being homesick and wanting to be back at home. So it's going to be a long road making the series, but make sure you enjoy every second of it. It's a once in a lifetime experience, and it's just keep the magic alive.